It's duck season. Donald Duck, Daffy Duck, PBC Duck. You know, I only like seeing ducks at the pond, you know. Go to a park, see a lake. You know, you feed a duck bread, don't you? Look, oh, look at the cute little duck. What's going on, duck? Here's some little bread for you. But you look on the flip side, bread don't work for the PBC ducks. Don't matter how much bread you give them. They don't want it. I like the ducks at the pond a lot better, you know. The ducks at the pond will take the bread that you give them. But the PBC ducks, they want a special kind of bread. It's a damn shame. I'm your host, the Black Horseman, also known as Black Horseman Promotions. I rep the UGC. That's the underground community for short. I rep True Media. That's everybody that keeps it 100, staying true to who they are, and doing their part in this media. Today we're going to talk about ducks. Not your average typical duck with wings and beaks and colors, right? PBC ducks. It's duck season. Hi, haters. Time for y'all to come in and get this breakfast. Feel me? Don't understand, man. What kind of bread do these ducks need? Wheat bread, white bread. They don't want this green bread, though. Oh, man. I used to like ducks until the PBC came around. It is what it is. Let's talk this shit, man. Let's talk this shit. I'm going to send this link out to my bros from the UGC. I'm sure one of them going to protect one of these ducks. Y'all know how black do. Better have that stamina. Go the distance. If you're going to defend a motherfucking duck. Get in. Oh, man. Let's kill that shit, man. Kill that shit. Let's get right to it. Shout out to everybody in the chat coming in. Boxing Monster, Charles D. Oh, let me text him. He must be in the motherfucking, I'm saying, court or some shit. I'm gonna send him a link so he can jump on in a minute. I'm about to send this link out to the UDC Click. And let's hear from them. But god damn, man, sources are out saying that Luis Ortiz, show you type of nigga I am, bro. because I've been a Luis Ortiz supporter, fan, right? Niggas that know me know this, right? But you know what? I will not defend the fuck shit. Can't do it. Can't do it. Yesterday we did the live stream. We was talking about. We got 5 watching. I hit the thumbs up. Raise awareness about this topic. We were talking about how much money do y'all feel is enough to unify, right? We talked about how much is enough to unify. Because coming from the Luis Ortiz camp was they were saying that it was a low ball offer, right? They were saying it was a low ball offer. So I'm like, okay, well damn. What the fuck did they get offered? We know that on paper his highest revenue was against Deontay Wilder, 500,000. Remember Danny Jacobs told Jamal Charlo, boy, you ain't touched the M yet. So this nigga has never even touched the M yet. We were thinking he got offered maybe like 1 or 2 M's, you know. Sources are out there saying that this guy got offered 5 and he turned the shit down. The nigga turned down $5 million. Now, remind y'all, see, niggas is not that consistent like me, bro, because I stay on this shit. I stay on the neck of these ducking ass, and it's most these ducking ass niggas, and it's mostly coming from the PBC side. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not. What y'all thought just because I'm a black American, I'm gonna just be making a bunch of excuses for these niggas doing all this ducking? And you think I'm gonna be jumping to the damn politics of the beef between Heyman versus everybody? The nigga we ain't never seen before, who would never do an interview. Speaking of interview, I'm gonna talk about this nigga Leonard Ellerby too. Big dual exhaust nostril having ass. I'm gonna talk about him too. PBC has turned into a motherfucking circus. It is a joke show over there. I'm gonna get to him in a minute. And it's so much heat, bruh, that I got for the PBC. It is just like, god damn. When I want to take a break on you niggas give me more ammunition. Why would you give Black this much ammo? I want to give y'all more credit. Okay? All I've ever asked was the best fight the best. If you're a champion, fight the best in your weight class, unify, push for undisputed. That's it. That's all I ask. But you know what? Black has turned into a hater because I'm the one that stayed consistent with it when the other guys on YouTube changed the fuck up because their favorite guys, who they was putting all their fucking energy behind, changed up. Now these guys is like, oh, belts don't matter. Oh, you don't need to unify. Starve these niggas out. You don't need to be undisputed. I'm on pay-per-view. I'm the A side. You know what I say? You know what I really think it is, though? When he start talking like that, it's duck season. It's duck season. Niggas don't start talking like that until the boogeyman, so-called, starts getting chased. See, when you're the hunter, you're talking a certain kind of way. You feeling yourself. See, it's a different kind of energy when you don't think nobody wants smoke. When that shit shift around, they be like, yo, I want all the smoke. It's duck season. Then you want to talk about it ain't enough yet. The fight ain't big enough. You're on the wrong side of the street. It's duck season. Okay. Amazing. I'm not making this shit up. Luis Ortiz, I actually thought wanted all the smoke in the heavyweight division. Okay. This is somebody who Black has been a fan of up until this point. I am not a fan of this cowardly shit, acting like, and this is the thing about it. I started to put a different title, you know, but I'm gonna stick to this because these niggas need to hear this shit with this PBC duck and shit. But it's like, is it okay for you to be on the side of a street where you're told, no, you can't go and make more money than you ever have until I tell you to? And it got to be against this guy. No, you can't go over there and potentially become unified. You know why? Because you become more relevant than Deontay. Is it a lot of favoritism going on over there where Al Heyman likes certain fighters a lot more than others? Mainly because they may have the look, they can speak English, right? They're American. Is there a little favoritism going on over there? Is it a little bit of a jealousy or something holding Ortiz back because they think like, man, he might actually go over there and win. And if he does, that takes the shine away from Deontay Wilder. And we need the shine to stay on Deontay Wilder. We can't have Ortiz go over there and get all them straps. I don't know. Speculating. I'm just trying to understand the motherfucking duck. Is this Ortiz call? Like, no, it's not enough money for me. Or somebody else telling him, nah, wait. Because if the source is correct, you mean to tell me $5 million and an opportunity at 3 belts is not enough? Is that what you're telling me? Kill yourself. Slap your damn self with baby powder. However old you are, Ortiz, it's time to hang it up. When you turn it down, paydays like that and opportunities like that, we got M's and legacy in one fight. That is a much bigger offer than what I expected to hear. I was thinking like maybe 2 million, 1 to 1.52. I was like, you know what? That's a decent enough, man, to get your ass in there. That's 4 times the amount you got to face Wilder. 2 million. You mean to tell me 5 is a low ball offer? It's PBC duck season. It's PBC duck season. It's worse than I thought. It keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Like by the day, within 24 hours, more shit can come out. You be like, what in the? No Name Rose, good morning. The Gully says, just got here. I guess Ortiz has been called out for his duck, saying he got offered $5 million when Eddie said it's more. If it's more than that, man, I don't even want to believe it was more than $5 million. $5 million is more than enough to get in there and fight for multiple straps. Okay. He says 5 million is a good offer and 10 times his biggest purse. Now we know he rejected more than 5 million. Crazy decision. Shout out to the Gully. I think I seen him back in here. Seen him in here before. Trying to add more people to the roster. Y'all know it's a fairly new channel, man. Y'all know I got my other channel, Black Horse Promotions. But this is strictly boxing on this channel. But y'all welcome the Gully, you know what I mean, to the UGC, bro. Giving this wrench right now. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. See, Black don't have no agendas. I'm not biased to no side of the street. I just look at who's fighting, and then I'm looking at how niggas say keep the same energy. Niggas not keeping the same energy. They got a certain kind of energy until somebody call they bluff. Like, okay, let's get it on. Let's scrap. I'm ready. Of course, the casual fanboys want to say some shit like, well, before this fight they weren't trying to make the fight happen. Shut the fuck up. Who cares? Do you niggas care about before or do you care about now? Or we just gonna wait 2 more years until you niggas get out of y'all fucking feelings about why the fight didn't happen a year ago or 2 years ago or whatever it is. The protectors say the dumbest shit. Summer Shaw, what's up, bro? He says, at Black, PBC might be watching your vids because last night on Inside PBC Boxing, the question was asked by Porter to Mikey, Caleb Plant, Santa Cruz, and Deontay, is it about legacy or money? Hey, I'm going to speak the real. I don't care who watching. Like I told you, if I had only 2 subs, they going to get this real fire, nigga. The truth. They going to get this real shit. They should have been start talking about this legacy shit because PBC, as far as I'm concerned, is not the legacy team. It's the money team. You niggas defend the money team. I fucks with the legacy team. Niggas that care about legacy. Yeah, they getting paid. But guess what? They care about their legacy. Speaking of legacy, the legendary Corey Lee boxing.
Yes. Yes. What's good? What's good? I'm back with another banger. Did you miss me? Let's get it, Black Horseman. Good morning to everybody in there. I got my coffee. And yeah, I'm ready to go, man. I've already did 3 videos this morning. I'm on it, man. And I damn sure want to talk about my last video, bro.
Talk about
Man, this shit is crazy, bro. Breaking news, you guys. Breaking fucking news. If we couldn't get any more breaking news, like I feel like the last 24 hours, the last 48 hours, just this week alone with everything going on, it's just been crazy, man. It's been good for boxing, a lot of exposure to boxing, but lifetime ban for Jarrell Big Baby Miller, says Deontay Wilder. He says that this guy should get a lifetime ban. He should never be able to box again, Black Horseman. Wow. What do you say to that, man? And I'm quoting Deontay Wilder to the T. He said, if Jarrell Big Baby Miller, he said Jarrell Big Baby Miller needs to get banned for life. He said, count me in on that. Wow. Wow. That means never fight again. Never feed his family again. Do you agree? And what about everybody else in the comment section? Do you guys agree? Smash that motherfucking like button. Show my brother Black Horseman Promotions some love. What the fuck is you doing?
Y'all hit that thumbs up, man. We got Corey Lee Boxing putting in mad work on his channel. Y'all go support him. Corey Lee Boxing right here on YouTube, man. Dog. So I mean that's what he wants, you know. That's from the words, you know, from the mouth of Deontay
hey,
Wilder.
That came straight from Wilder, bro. That ain't my words. Those are his words. Wow.
That's pretty extreme, you know. Lifetime ban. That's kind
of lifetime, bro. No more. You will never get in the ring again. Lifetime.
Yeah. I mean, be honest
with you, that's the way it is. I gotta put it the way it is. That's the way it is.
That's what he said. But at the end of the day, man, like, is it because of the drugs that he used, or just because it's Gerald Miller because he don't like him? It's a lot of guys.
I'm gonna quote Deontay Wilder right now, you guys, to the T on what he said on the PBC show last night. Okay, this is breaking news because he just said this last night. All right. So you know, and I'm gonna quote him right now. Let me pull up the article right now. You can go ahead and rip. I'm gonna pull it up.
All right. Well, I'll just say this, man. You know, answer Corey Lee Boxing, and so you know, let y'all know in the chat. That's just Deontay Wilder's call. You know, he don't run boxing. You know, and if anything, Is it just because you want Gerald Miller out, or should everybody that gets popped for PEDs? Remember, your little brother Marcelo's Wilder got popped. I mean, so let's just add that in the
Ooh.
equation. Should Marcelo's be banned for life?
Ooh.
So is this just about Gerald Miller because of the drugs he used, or just because you don't like him? Because that's what we got to look at. Like, even Ortiz popped dirty, but you still fought him. You didn't say lifetime ban. You said I still wanted to fight him. You know.
So
So
look, this is what he said though, because he brought that in the interview on PBC show. He brought all of that shit that happened to him in the past into this one segment. So let me read to you what Deontay Wilder says about, everything, that's
mm,
going on and stuff like that, man. Wow, man. Definitely load up your guns and get ready for this. If you got any popcorn, you got a blunt, light all of that shit, eat all of that shit, because Deontay Wilder did not hold back last night, and I respect him for that shit. And he's a man that believes in something, because if you're a man that believes in anything, you'll fall for it. How does the saying go? If you believe in anything, you'll. Well, how does it go,
they
Black
said if you don't
Horseman?
stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
And
Something like
that's and I swear that's exactly how Deontay Wilder is.
that.
That's
Mm,
exactly how he is, because he's very passionate about the sport of boxing, and he's always talking about people dying. About people can die. You know, some of the
yeah.
time,
He
some of the
also
times
wants to
he's
kill people
saying,
in the ring
"Yeah,
too.
that's what I was gonna say though."
So it's a little contradictory, but yeah, go ahead.
But yo, smash that like button though. So Deontay Wilder says, and I quote, "Guys like Jarrell Miller, like that, drug cheats, they made me miss out on a lot of money." And I quote, Deontay Wilder, 40-0, one draw, 39 KO, stated during the segment, they made, he says, but they quoted this wrong, but he says they made go into he meant to say they made me go into some of the toughest moments of my career. And he actually said, because I listened to it, Black Horseman, and reconsider boxing. That's how deep that shit got for Deontay Wilder. Because remember, he was supposed to fight Povetkin, and he had one of the hardest training camps he said he's ever went through, just to come to find out he ain't fighting him. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And that could play mind games on a boxer,
That's
Black
true.
Horseman.
Right.
Mind games. Because boxing, what they say, boxing is what, 80% mental?
Right.
Come on, man. You
Mhm.
doing all of that shit, and you get one of
So
these.
right, and then the same thing with Joshua. That's mental too. He was about to face
Yeah,
Miller.
what is Joshua going through mentally, man? So he
Mhm.
might be going through some shit. Because look, he probably wanted to do something terrible to that boy Jarrell Miller. Oh, baby. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I quote, I keep going. He says, and I quote, I don't have no place in my heart for a cheat. This sport is very serious. He says, I'm always talking about risking our lives in this ring. When a guy uses any type of things to make his body perform some type of way it ain't supposed to, I don't have no respect for you. Okay? And then he later goes on to say, he says, what he did is inexcusable. Wilder insists at the time, shouting over the panelists due to his passion on the subject, because he did shout over Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant was like, he was saying, Sean Porter asked Caleb Plant, do you believe he should have Jarrell Miller should have a lifetime ban over it? And he said, I don't know, man. Lifetime ban is you'll never. Soon as he was trying to say never, Deontay Wilder cut this nigga clean off and was like, yeah, man, there ain't no need, there ain't no way in the sport for this shit, man. You know what I mean? Like he just cut the whole panel off, yo. He was like shouting out from like wherever they was videotaping him from, like, you know what I mean? They had him on camera, and Caleb Plant, Mikey Garcia,
Wow.
Leo Santa Cruz, and Sean Porter was all at a round table, Black Horseman. They were all at a round table, and they had Deontay Wilder from satellite. So he got cut off through the satellite joint, because he wasn't even there in person. So they were just
Mhm.
like, damn, like, because he was that passionate. And then he later goes on to say, he says, not only did he take this stuff, but he allowed someone to inject him. Black Horseman,
Mhm.
damn. He says, nobody knows who this guy is. Now he gets an opportunity of the lifetime. And what does he do with it? He says, and I quote, "I'm passionate about this because I'm so disappointed in him," Jarrell Miller. He says, and I quote, "I'm disappointed because he allowed his family to not have this opportunity and the money that they were going to get. But you know how it goes. If you bless a foolish man, it becomes a curse. This man wanted popularity. He wanted fame. It just came in the worst way for him." Wow. Then it says, and I quote, you're not just affecting the test, you're affecting your family." Leo Santa Cruz pointed out on the panel. He says, "That's what you work for, to support your family. I don't know why fighters take PEDs. You know it's going to come out. I never done anything like this, so I don't know how it works." Okay? Then he later goes on, Leo Santa Cruz said on this one, he says, "If they catch you the second time, then yeah, lifetime ban. Maybe the first time, no. But if they catch you again, I think it should be a lifetime ban." Wow. Caleb Plant and Mikey Garcia had a slightly different take. "I feel like, for one, it's a lack of confidence in yourself and your skills," insisted by Caleb Plant, the IBF champion of the world, 18-0, 10 knockouts, who claimed the 160-pound belt in the Huskategi in January. Caleb Plant said a lot of like, deep shit when he was talking about that subject, Black Horseman. He's a very knowledgeable man. He says, when you do something like that to try to upgrade your abilities, this is what Caleb Plant is saying, why don't you improve your abilities in the first place? So he's saying, when you do something like that to try to upgrade your abilities, why don't you improve your abilities in the first place instead of taking that? He says, second, I don't know about indefinitely. That's a strong word. He says, I was going to say a 2 or 3 strike thing, but clearly this is a reoccurring thing for Big Baby Miller. That's what Caleb Plant says. Mikey Garcia added, Black Horseman, smash that like button too. Exclusive. Added Mikey Garcia, 39-1, 30 KOs. This is what Mikey Garcia says, you guys. Because remember, a lot of you guys gave Mikey Garcia shit when he was with the snack program. Come on now. Mikey Garcia clean though. So let's go. You know what I mean? Let's go here. He says, Mikey Garcia says, I agree that if you get caught multiple times, then yes, it should possibly be a lifetime ban. In another case, we go back to other events when they mess with your gloves, they mess with your hand wraps. Then those situations were dealt with, sometimes lifetime. None were as steadfast on the subject as Miller's divisional peer. So pretty much what they're saying is, in this article, none of the people on the show was so hell bent on the lifetime ban like Wilder was. You know what I mean? He was the one that was just going leaps and bounds over everybody on the lifetime ban scenario. Okay, you guys. And you know what? Let's just let the bomb squad itself say it. You know what I mean? It's only gonna be like about a 2 minute, a 1 minute discussion. I just want to let you guys hear what he says. Here it is. Listen.
Up your abilities. Why don't you believe in your abilities in the first place? Secondly, I don't know about indefinitely, because that's strong. That's big. And I'm glad I'm not.
Bro, when you look, this man wanted popularity. He wanted fame. It just came in the worst ways for him. And I don't feel sorry for him. None at all. And then what made him look so bad is he want to accuse the other opponent for doing something like that. Here he comes doing it. But like I said, I know a lot of guys that does it. This is not the first one. And guess what? When this drug came out and got banned, guess what? Another drug just came out, and they just don't have the technology to detect it right now, but they will. It keeps coming out. These guys keep doing it, man. It's gonna be a real cycle. Only way it's gonna stop is until somebody really put an end to it.
And that brings me to my point.
And he gotta start, and he gotta be the example.
Yeah, exactly.
He got to be the example, or it ain't gonna stop.
I said the word indefinite because I feel like it's not gonna stop. Deontay, you just said it yourself. Guys keep getting caught. They keep getting caught. Deontay, you're in the hardest hitting division in boxing. I mean, one punch and it could be over for your life, and it's unfortunate. And I see that's probably why you're so passionate about it. Are you saying lifetime ban?
Exactly.
You saying lifetime ban?
That is exactly why I'm. For sure, lifetime ban for sure. Like I said, man, I'm so passionate about it because these guys been helping.
Hold on, rewind. Hold on, y'all. If y'all missed that, if y'all internet was lagging, listen.
Are you saying lifetime ban?
Exactly.
You saying lifetime ban?
That is exactly why I'm. For sure, lifetime ban for sure. Like I said, man, I'm so passionate about it because these guys been helped me up in my career.
All right, bro.
Man, you gotta
So what do you think about that, man? So what do you think about that, Black Horseman? I'm gonna let y'all guys go at it.
Of course, man. I agree. Vada or nada.
You scream that all the time, Black.
Vada or nada.
Here it is.
You know what I mean? As far as the mistakes and doing PEDs, we see it happen in the sport. But I understand he's trying to say now this is the second time documented that he got busted for PEDs. One for kickboxing and then one for this fight versus Joshua. I believe in that 3-strike rule. Whoever said that on that panel, if he should get a healthy suspension, like 2 or 3 years, so that he can learn his lesson. Lifetime ban. No, if that's the case, Deontay need to keep that same energy all the way around the board because it just seems like he has a personal agenda towards Miller, because there's other guys that have cheated in. I mean, did he say lifetime ban for Povetkin? I mean, his younger brother just got popped. It's a lot of guys that's been popping, but now you all of a sudden want to say Gerald Miller need to be banned for life. And I understand Sean trying to help him.
Come on, no, Black. You the one that be saying, so much. You be saying like, yo, we need a clean sport. Hold on. You said we need a clean sport. We need this. We need that. This ain't Jarrell Miller's first time, dude. What the fuck?
I just made the point. So I said I believe in the 3-strike rule. If
3 strikes, it takes 3 times for you not to get the picture, nigga.
Okay,
Fuck no, man. Hell no. I ain't giving no cheat no 3 times. Hell no. I ain't going for no 3 times, Black. Me and you disagree completely on that. Cool. Ain't no 3 strikes.
Cool.
Fuck no.
Keep the same energy with everybody else then.
I'm going to.
Ortiz needs a lifetime ban.
This goes for everybody, Black.
Marcelo's Wilder needs a lifetime ban.
But look, you saying 3 times. I'm saying 2 times. I'm saying,
Canelo.
I'm saying,
ban.
I know, but look, I'm saying, listen, I'm saying if you get caught the first time, all right, we give a little leeway. We like, maybe it wasn't your fault. We give you the benefit of the doubt. All right, Black, hear me out. We give you the benefit of the doubt. All right. Maybe, somebody, sabotage you, which I heard in my live stream from earlier today. Shout out to Freeway. He said somebody sabotaged Jarrell Miller. He's still on that shit. So I'm telling you right now that, giving somebody the benefit of the doubt for the first time is I can understand that. That's understandable. But the second time, I feel like, if not lifetime, man, I'm talking about years. I'm talking about at least 3 years minimum for the second time. 3 automatic joint.
But first you said you disagree with me. Now you're agreeing with me.
How am I agreeing with you when you said 3 strikes, you're out?
I'm
saying 2 strikes. I'm saying 2 strikes, finish them.
Okay, so what are you saying?
So I'm disagreeing with you. Like I said the first time, I'm disagreeing with you.
This is second strike.
What?
This is his second strike. You not understand that? Second strike. He got busted in. He
yeah, I
got
hear what
busted
you're
in
saying, Black,
kickboxing.
but I'm
He
telling you
got
right
busted with
now,
this AJ fight, and I
but
said,
he's got busted before this though. How do we know this is the second time? How do we know this ain't his third time? How do we know this ain't his fourth time? Do you know
okay,
that for
so
sure?
all right, Corey. So you know more than me then. So
No,
lifetime ban, right?
I'm asking a question. See, there you go again. I'm asking a question. I'm saying, do you know for sure that this is his third time?
Documented, yes.
So
Second,
this is his third
second
time.
time documented as doing
Second time.
PBs. If you disagree, you disagree. But you can look it up yourself. This is the second time
Hey, look,
documented.
my brother. I'm just asking a question. I'm trying to get
My
myself more.
nigga, you
I'm
can
trying to
have
get myself more
whatever,
knowledge.
and I'm answering you. I said second time documented. That's easy. Easy. So if you agree with Deontay Wilder, you agree with him. We can disagree. I still stand at, hey, 3-strike rule. 3 years, 2 or 3 years, and get him out of here. Don't matter to me.
Oh no,
But either
man. That
way,
three
Vada
strikes,
or
man.
nada.
I'm just like, damn, bro.
Well, if you
Like
disagree,
three
it's all
strikes
good. I
though,
mean,
man.
that's
Like
you. That's you.
I can't see
But
it, Black.
anyhow,
Like,
let's get back on topic.
all
We
right,
talking about a
what's up?
nigga too, Deontay Wilder. This nigga, he need to have that same energy around the board with his younger brother too,
Yeah.
because he one of them niggas that fall into the category of duck season. He is, So I'm glad you brought him up. That was right on time, right on motherfucking time, because that nigga ducks too. So he a ducker. Ortiz is a ducker.
This
You want
guy
you want
John
to
in the
speak on
chat
the
says Jarrell Miller popped 4 times dirty already. John in the chat. One of your subscribers
three
said
times in the same fight. Three
he
times in
said
the same
Jarrell
fight.
Miller has popped 4 times dirty.
What is glory? He says he popped in glory. What is that?
I don't know what he's saying.
So either way, you know what I'm saying? Two different documented sporting events. Once in kickboxing and then once versus Joshua. We knew he was ducking Vada though. That's documented too.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, everybody can have whatever their opinions. If you feel like lifetime ban, cool. I don't care. Like, nigga, that's you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like 3 strikes, get this nigga. I mean, it's bad enough that this nigga's losing 6.5 million. Practically 8, because he would have had 2 more fights with his own, even if he would have lost. But he's already, and then Wilder is trying to act like he care about his family, things like that. A lifetime ban, that's not going to help his family. So I just think it's a personal thing he got against Miller. He don't like Miller. But like I
Oh,
said, he
okay. You
likes
think it's
Ortiz.
personal?
He likes Ortiz because he could have a relationship with him as far as they have something in common, like the daughter. So he was talking about how, so you gave Ortiz a pass, but you're not willing to give Miller a pass. And I think maybe it's because he's on a different side of the street. But I guarantee you, if it was a PBC fighter, he wouldn't be talking that shit. He wouldn't be talking about that lifetime ban shit.
So you think it's personal because the way
It is
Deontay
personal.
Wilder, the way I perceive Deontay Wilder is talking to Jarrell Miller is like he was passionate. He was like, "Look, I want this guy to be able to feed his family, and I feel like he not only fucked this up for himself, he fucked it up for his family." So I think he was being kind of remorseful of the whole situation at first. You know what I mean? Like, this guy Jarrell Miller is, not only it's like it's deeper than just him. It's bigger than just him. You know what I mean? So I mean, like I said, you think Deontay Wilder is being, is getting, what I'm saying, do you think he might have like some type of vendetta against Jarrell Miller or something, or?
It's personal. I think it's personal. He don't like Jarrell Miller. So, like I said, if it was just all about just clean all the way around the board, you would say the same shit about your brother. You say the same shit about Ortiz. You say the same shit about every guy that popped. They need to get a lifetime ban, because cheating is cheating. Cheating is cheating. So he got to keep
Yeah.
that same energy. You got to be consistent. Don't just because it happened on the side of Eddie Hearn, DAZN. Now you want to say this nigga need a lifetime ban, because I guarantee you, if that nigga was on the PBC side, he wouldn't be talking about lifetime ban. You know what I mean? It's like a brotherhood over there. So I mean, let's think about, well, who else is possibly popped over there on the PBC side recently? Like, he didn't say nothing when Willie Monroe popped.
Yeah, Willie Monroe pop. Who else? As we all know, Billy Joe Saunders, but I don't think he with PBC. damn, it's a couple guys that be popping, but they be kind of going under the radar sometimes.
You know, I mean, when the Charlo brothers missed their test, he didn't say shit. He didn't do nothing. I mean, you talk. I mean, and he's a VADA enrolled fighter, but you got to keep that same energy for everybody, not just because it's Miller. Because we already know.
So you feel like he going to another level because it's specifically Jarrell Miller. That's how you feel.
Yeah, I think it's personal. It's personal.
Wow. But why? Why do you think it's personal? Because of the things that Jarrell Miller said about him and his family, or
yeah, okay. Of course. Just
I'm just trying to get a feeling where you're coming from.
You can look at the history between them two guys. It's. I mean, if anybody know what's up between Deontay Wilder and Jarrell Miller, it's obvious. The nigga don't like the dude. The shit that Miller didn't say, and 50 coming out talking about, you know, he already fucked this girl, and like, come on, bro, that's personal.
That's disrespectful, man.
It's just the same thing. I guarantee you, like, and I mean, even though Brazil's on the PBC side, but I guarantee you, like, if Brazil pop, get this nigga lifetime ban, fuck out of here. You know why? Because that's personal right there. That's a personal situation. Before he fought Ortiz, it wasn't no issue, like no personal thing. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he liked Ortiz. You know, you liked him enough to where you was even able to excuse him being a cheat, popping dirty, and you fought him, and you was able to fight him. So that's why I say he not consistent with that argument. You know, you weren't talking about banning this nigga for life because he had popped dirty before Ortiz. So like that's not debatable, man. He's not keeping that same energy. So Ortiz has been documented popped the same amount of times as Jarrell Miller. Now, Jarrell Miller might have had more explosive drugs. I'll give him that. But at the end of the day, the cheating is cheating.
Yeah,
but you're still able to fight Ortiz and, you know, still fight Ortiz even after he popped. But now Jarrell Miller pops, he already fucked his money off, fucked off his family and his opportunity at multiple straps. But now he need to get a lifetime ban. I'm saying, nigga, get a nigga like 2 or 3 years. He ain't getting no pay. And I feel like the whole time he off, he need to be on goddamn VADA, even with your suspension. And then when he come back, it's mandatory he be in VADA to where they can test this nigga thoroughly to make sure that in his comeback fight, he not doing nothing dirty. So, I mean, he just got to be consistent with it. You know what I mean? And then I'm shocked nobody, you know, if one of them niggas was real on that panel, they could have been like, well, what about your younger brother, Marcelo's? Should he get a lifetime ban? Should he?
Yeah, one of them dudes would have said,
you got all this passion about PEDs. Well, look, your brother just recently popped for PEDs and knocked the nigga out in the first round with the PEDs. Yeah. So let's just keep that shit a stack. Be consistent. Be consistent.
And then his brother get caught with the PEDs after he got knocked out?
I don't know.
I think it was like the next fight after. I mean, I'm just saying it's you know, what a coincidence, you know. He gets knocked out. Maybe he might think he doesn't have enough. And then the very next fight, I believe it was the very next fight, he gets popped dirty and knocks the dude out. So it's kind of like, do fighters think in their head, Black, that maybe I don't have enough natural ability, that I gotta go to that extra length to get that? You know what I mean?
Well, like Deontay said, it happens. You know, he's saying that even there's stuff out there that is probably not even detectable yet. Or, you know, like we learned about the HGH, that's out of your system within 24 hours. So we know when Jarrell Miller got popped for that, he must have just took it. And they randomly showed up and tested him and it wasn't out of his system yet. So, I mean, yeah, it's just guys do it because they're not as confident that they can perform to that level without it in their system. Like Caleb Plant was saying, instead of just working on stuff that you need to improve on, these guys just take the shortcut. You know, it's like this.
Yeah.
You know, just taking that shortcut. You know, the quick exit to get to the destination instead of just actually sitting in traffic, nigga. Just dealing with the work. You know what I mean? Dealing with the time that you got to actually put in to get that result. So, I mean, Deontay Wilder is just different. So salute to him as far as being a clean athlete, 100%. You know what I mean? Guys, you know, guys is juicing up to face AJ, guys juicing up to face Wilder. And I understand because these guys, a lot of these guys juice up just to get to become contender. And then once they become contender, it's like they got to make a decision like, damn, well, I juiced up just to get here. What am I going to go natural and then get stretched and get exposed. Like, damn, what happened to all the power? What happened to all the damn skills and the speed and endurance? So
Hey,
it's like,
Black was like, yo, what am I just gonna go natural and just get stretched?
I mean, it's like when you wasn't doing it natural and you got up to that
Mm.
level, you don't want to go, you know what I'm saying, get on the big stage and then get your ass humiliated. And that's what it was. Like Wilder said some shit about like, this guy wanted fame, he just got it in the worst way. So he was using the PEDs because he like, nigga, I want the fame too, along with this money. I want to be the one to knock out. Matter of fact, this nigga actually said when the fight got made between him and AJ, this nigga was like, I'm about to kill that motherfucker. I didn't know he really meant it literally. But the nigga, that was the first video he put out when the fight was made. I'm about to kill this motherfucker. I'm like, oh, you was really trying to kill this nigga. Like, for real, for real.
You think he believed that shit, Black?
Bruh, you look at the shit that he, like, shout out to John Lejeune. GW1516, Induberol, and HGH.
Damn.
Come on now. That shit is, that combination is lethal. That's
Damn.
lethal. I don't even want to see what type of strength a nigga gonna have with all that in him.
Damn.
And you throwing over
And that's another
1,000
thing too,
punches.
Black. That's another thing too. Like, I've never seen a guy be that size, like 300. And it's not like he's a 6'5", 6'6", 6'8", 300-pound fighter. What is Jarrell Miller like? 6'1", 6'2"?
He like 6'3", 6'4", something like that. He like 6'4".
Yeah, like 6'3", and he's 300. And it's like, dude, you're like a blob. Like, and you throw the most punches in the heavyweight division. I'm just like, dude, some ain't adding up. I just knew that from just my personal, you know what I mean, like my personal theories and my beliefs and stuff like that. I'm just like, dude, there's no way that the guy can be 300 pounds and throw the most out of all the heavyweights. I mean, you got fast hands like Wilder. You got Tyson Fury's even got fast hands. Joshua semi-fast, not really that fast. But the point I'm getting to is this guy has the most punches per round. I'm like, it just didn't add up, in my personal opinion. And so I mean, with the whole lifetime ban situation, I think it definitely should be talked about. I definitely think it should be, on discussion, because I can see where you're coming from, about the 3 strikes, but I just feel like this guy, like Deontay Wilder said, he let somebody knowingly inject him. That's all I need to hear. Period. This is not a juice. This is not, a pill or whatever. You know what I mean? Somebody poked you and
So
injected.
you think that makes it worse?
And injected the shit out of you.
You
God knows how many times. Yeah, that makes it worse because, you're knowingly doing this. You're knowingly like, yeah, give me that shit. I definitely need this shit for Joshua. Actually, give me 2 of them joints. You gave me 1 last time. I need 2 for this camp. Yeah, I'm fighting Joshua. This dude trying to knock my head off. And he knew that. I think he knew going into that fight, Black, that this shit was gonna be like no other fight he had ever went into. And when you know that mentally, like this is like a David Goliath like versus Goliath situation. When you know that mentally, that shit start fucking with you, Black. That shit starts fucking with you, Black. So, you know what I mean? I'm just like, man, it's crazy, man. What are you thinking though, bro?
I'm still staying in the same spot with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This ain't nothing new. This is just the most recent. This ain't nothing new, man. Guys cheat.
Yeah.
But I see where his angle way he approaching it. You know what I mean? So I mean that's really beating a dead horse. That fight is over with. This nigga's out of the AJ sweepstakes, and he gonna have to deal with the consequences of the damn self. I mean, the man already probably is, you know what I mean, probably gonna be rock bottom by the time he come back to boxing. So, that's kind of like throwing salt in the wound. You talking about lifetime ban. If anybody, I don't like to say, if I don't have no problem with somebody thinking that, but I just feel like give this nigga a very, harsh punishment. Make sure he stays in a clean boxing program. I've seen a lot of fighters, man, make mistakes and then come back. I forgave Ortiz, when he came back, and I've been making sure I stay checking him that he's enrolled in the Nevada Clean Boxing Program, and he is. So he's got on the straight and narrow since then. So he learned his lesson. He got really a slap on the wrist because Wilder gave him a slap on the wrist. Wilder let it be known, and that's the thing about Wilder. He's in a position to where he can influence a lot of people with the shit that he say because people listen. You're the heavyweight champion of the world. So when you could come out there and say shit like, "Oh, this nigga need to be banned for a lifetime," if he get banned for a lifetime, guess what? It's thanks to Deontay Wilder that he got banned for a lifetime. Just like if he would probably said Ortiz need to be banned for a lifetime, casuals and all these people that dick ride this nigga gonna be like, "Yo, he need to be banned for a lifetime." That's just the facts because the heavyweight champion is saying that. Whereas it's been a laundry list of niggas that have done PEDs, but thanks to VADA, it's cleaning up the sport. And we're talking about a guy, who was not enrolled in the VADA Clean Boxing Program, and one testing implemented in his fight through VADA exposed the nigga. So, like I say, I'm team VADA, so that shit, it's like getting your ass whooped and just like, okay, shit, I gotta get on some act right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get on some act right. So like I say, VADA get you straight. VADA will get you straight. If you don't learn this lesson after this, then yeah, I mean, damn, nigga, just, you need to do something else. This ain't for you. You know what I mean? But keep the same energy all the way around the board for every guy that has popped for PEDs. It don't matter if you got a personal bias, personal issue with somebody, like keep that same energy, and hey, he should have brought up his brother to let everybody know, like, you're not just making it personal, but since you didn't even address your brother Pop recently, that lets me know, like, bro, you just got a personal agenda versus Miller, and it's no different from your brother. It's no different from Ortiz. It's no different from Canelo. It's no different from Willie Monroe and anybody else that has popped dirty, recently or in the past. And all Wilder got to do is keep doing what he's doing, not even, feed into that. Like, you got to fight. So, I mean, I understand that they're going to ask him a question about it, but I would have just, if I was Wilder, like, hey, that's what he get, and leave it to powers that be to deal with him. Hopefully he learned his lesson, and whatever happens to him happens to him. But when you speak out and put so much energy cutting niggas off and make it like it needs to be a lifetime ban. That's like, man, you could be responsible for
he was cutting people
money.
off, yo.
You're responsible for, literally, he can't even learn his lesson if he gets banned for life. You know what I mean? It's like you're not even giving him an opportunity to.
But come on, though, Black. Come on, we gotta call a spade, my brother. This ain't his first time, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm not being biased. I'm just saying, the first time he did it, like people are saying in the chat, it was with Glory Kickboxing or whatever. He failed. Whatever he did, he failed it. He knew what he was doing then. I feel like he know what he was doing now. And at what point do we just let people just keep getting off on this shit? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I think that they should make an example out of Jarrell Miller. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. You know what I mean? And I think we should clean up the sport, Black. That's why I believe in that VADA or nada shit. You know what I mean? Like, I believe on cleaning up the sport because let's be honest, Black, me and you don't get through them ropes. You know what I mean? So we don't know the brain damage some of these fighters can take from getting hit by a guy on this shit. Could you imagine getting hit from Jarrell Miller on that shit?
I'll probably get CTE thinking about the shit. I'm not gonna think about that, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just being for real though, bro. It's just crazy, you know what I mean, to think about, So
what's up, man? What's your thoughts on the topic today? Or do you want to, keep quiet on that? Because I know you probably on payroll.
Here we go. What's the topic? VADA or nada?
PBC duck season.
Oh shit! All right, so who ducking who? What we doing?
You know who ducking, bro. You know who ducking. So the most recent, you actually did a video yesterday. So the news that came out that Luis Ortiz, we was talking about, we don't know how much it is, all of that stuff. We was talking numbers like maybe 1.5, 2 million, and it comes out that this guy has turned down 5 million. What's your thoughts on that?
Yep. All right, man. First off, Man, me and Black, we was talking about this shit yesterday, man. And man, we won't. I mean, what you say, Black? You said 2, 3. I don't know. I think I said like 2. I think 2. So we were both kind of off a little bit, but 5 million. That has you thinking. That has you thinking. You know, because Luis Ortiz's highest payday that we know of was 500,000. Obviously, he had back end money, but how much can the back end money be? You know, I've heard Adrian Broner say the back end money for him was up to 500,000 before. He's been on record and said that. That's one of the only fighters that I've heard talk about back end money and and name some figures because it's normally a hush hush situation. So about just say if you add 500,000 to his $500,000 purse, if you want to do that. So that's $1 million is his highest payday,
And that's for AB. If you say up to about 500,000 for AB.
Yeah, that's for AB though, so and that, that's for main event status. Some of these cars that Luis Ortiz got paid for, he wasn't even the main event, so and he wasn't even fighting a guy on a caliber nowhere close to him. So I'm thinking maybe his highest payday, or his most recent payday is probably about, between 500 and 750,000, I'm thinking. So when you get offered, more than what you're making right now, at what point do you keep, saying that you want this, you want that, or do you not want the fight at all? Because shout out to Cali Enigma because he was on the show this morning in the chat with Boxing Monster in your chat right now, and it's on my chat too. Him and Boxing Monster got into it because he called Cali out. He said Cali's a fucking liar. I don't believe him.
Mm-hmm.
And they got into a heated debate.
Mm-hmm.
And Cali was just pretty much like, look, you go ask Eddie Hearn the questions since you believe everything he's saying. So, I mean, to be honest with you, yes, Eddie Hearn has said that, or it's been, reported by Boxing Scene and other media sources that there was a $5 million offer on the table. Okay. Should he have taken the money? Like I said, I don't even know his financial backing. I know he had a sick daughter. I know that shit ain't cheap. I know he likes to live an extravagant life because he's got, he just, I see some of the things like his cars, his houses. I see he likes expensive shit, man. Luis Ortiz ain't no cheap motherfucker. So
you saying Ortiz like expensive shit now? That's what you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen his house. I've seen his cars he drives. None of those things are cheap. You know what I mean? He lives in Miami. That shit ain't even cheap from the get-go to live out there. From the get-go.
So basically, all that shit that Ortiz was talking, it was just all smokescreen.
What is he saying?
I mean, let's just be honest, man. Let's keep it 100. This dude was talking about he'll fight him for basically free.
I mean,
like it ain't really money to fight AJ. Now it's about you gotta pay me a healthy fee. Now we're hearing about he got
obviously Black. He was blowing smoke. You know what I mean? Because come on, dog, 5 million, but you said that in the past. If you said he said that, so he said that for sure.
No, he did say that. It's his
okay.
Bro, you gotta do it's on audio. I mean video.
Okay. All right. Well, he said that. All right, I believe you. So he said that, and like I said, he said that, and if he did say that, like you saying he said that, then why not take the 5 million? In my personal opinion, if he says that he will fight him for this, that, and the third, why not take the money? Why not take the money, man? I don't know your stance on it right now, Black, but I'm gonna hear from you in a minute. After I'm done. But all I gotta say, Black, is I think I personally, but like I said, I don't know his pockets. I don't know his bills. I don't know any of that shit. Me personally, if I was Luis Ortiz, I would have took the money, man. I have a chance to fight for, all 3 straps. I've already fought Deontay Wilder. I lost. I got stretched the fuck out by this dude. Okay, I'm fighting another champion. Which, let's be honest, Black. This how deep I'm gonna go. Pause. This shit. Luis Ortiz can single-handedly fuck up the whole heavyweight division with a win over Anthony Joshua. That's what makes it so much bigger than the money. And then I heard on that PBC show last night, Sean Porter asked everybody, including Deontay Wilder, is it about the money or is it about like the legacy? You know, pretty much everybody on the whole panel, including Caleb Plant, that is a new champion, said it's about legacy. The money will come. That's what they all said. So, you know, and these are coming from PBC fighters, as you would say. You know, the PBC
they talking
side.
that shit, but a lot of them ain't
You know,
walking
so
it. A lot of them talking it, but they ain't really walking it. Let's see. What's up, Angel? Good morning, bro. Iron Cone says, even if he ain't say that 5 mil is enough. Yesterday, Corey said 2 mil is enough yesterday. Yeah, that's on record too. Boxing Monster says, the thing is, I really don't have a personal problem with Cali, but when you get exposed and asking for proof, blank, where is your proof? I hear you. I heard a lot of people said that whatever he said got definitely contradicted for sure. I don't watch his shit, but you know, they say it did get contradicted. Boxing Killer says everyone wants a fortune to fight AJ retirement fund money. Red Glove says he likes the finer things in life, but turns down more money than he's ever made in a fight. Sounds like a duck. Damn. You know what, man? It does sound like a motherfucking duck. You know what I mean? Keep it 100. It is a motherfucking duck. I had to do the math. I'm like, that's 10 times the amount what you got to face Deontay Wilder. And let's face the facts. If he's going to turn down an AJ fight of 5 million to possibly face Wilder, maybe in the fall, you know, later on this year or whatever, is he going to make 5 million or more than that facing Wilder in a rematch? Does anybody believe that Ortiz is going to make that kind of money facing Wilder in a rematch when his first fight was only 500,000?
That's a good question, Black. That's a $1 million question. That's a $5 million question.
$5 million question.
Yeah, man. So
Boxing Killer says OT's got to cycle off the PEDs. I mean, he's enrolled in VADA, but I mean, a lot of people keep bringing that up. VADA or nada. Charles D says Black must be flaming Ortiz or someone is. Hey man, niggas gotta stay consistent, bro. I just pay attention to what niggas say, and then I pay attention to what they do.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I mean, guys be changing their shit up. Some guys got agendas.
I gotta give it to Black though. Black be staying firm on what he believes in, you know. So you gotta give credit, you know, to Black for, you know, even if don't nobody else believe in what Black believe in. Black, you know, he'll go to, he'll make 2-3 lives, you know, sometimes about the same shit because he wants people to know what position he stands on. And that's the same shit I was telling you about Wilder. You know, you're not easily deterred, Black. You don't, you know what I mean? You stand firm on what you believe in. You believe VADA or nada, and I'm gonna ask you now, so you know, for the record, so everybody can hear you, Black. Do you believe Luis Ortiz should have took the money?
Hell yeah. As a Luis Ortiz fan, I'm like, why would you turn that amount of money? 10 times the amount that you got to when you first fought for a title? And then the guy that you said you would beat and the guy that you said would never face you? This is what I'm saying. Like, I understand when we fans of certain guys, but we got to hold these guys to the fire just like we do other guys that we may not be a fan of. Like, I'm a fan of Ortiz, so that's why I want him to take the fight. I want to be able to see Ortiz take them straps off of AJ if he can. At least try, you know what I'm saying, attempt, but do it naturally. VADA or not.
But if you're a fan, so you're calling yourself a fan of Luis Ortiz, so you being a fan of Luis Ortiz, how do you feel about, you know, him, you know, as you say, you know, PBC duck season?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, as a fan, you say you're a fan of Luis Ortiz.
I'm showing you niggas in this video. I'm showing y'all niggas in these videos and these live streams.
Yeah, I done cracked yesterday.
What's up, bro?
What's up, Charles?
Ain't
shit. You had to piss in another cup or something, bro?
Nah, I ain't got to piss in the cup, but I'm at court though. I had to go check in real quick.
Yeah, because you texted, you put it like I can't hear nothing. I'm like, oh, this nigga in court again or some shit. Damn.
You already know if I can't hear, I'm somewhere legal.
That's what I figured. So man, we talking about the motherfucking PBC duck season, nigga. What's your thoughts on this shit, bro?
Yeah, I heard that I heard AJ fucking put the pressure on her and told him to renegotiate.
Renegotiate for what?
So he really chasing Ortiz.
With Ortiz. He told him to go back and make him another. He told him to go back and make him another. He told him to go back and make him another offer.
Gunshots.
Look, man, look. See?
Oh,
how long we gonna keep trying to shit on somebody who actually really trying to fight these fights when other guys is talking about, oh, it's not enough. The fight ain't big enough.
But let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you, Charles D, and you, Black Horseman, too. I want to, and everybody in the chat, smash that like button. Do we put this duck, on Eddie Hearn for trying to protect his investment, or do we put it on Luis Ortiz? Because let's be honest, you know what I mean? This boxing is a business, and these, when you get high up on the food chain, like Luis Ortiz is, because there's only a couple good heavyweights. Let's be honest,
one of them.
And let's be honest. I mean, I'm gonna just be honest, Charles. There's only a couple good heavyweights. So I feel like the couple good heavyweights in one of the hottest divisions, they're valuable, right or wrong, y'all.
And it's last minute. He trying to you need him to save your event.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I said yesterday on Black Horseman's show. So I just feel that I think Eddie Hearn, but you know what? That's the name of the game from what I heard, y'all. You start low or whatever, and then you try to find a medium, you know what I mean? So that's how business is, right?
You start high and you try to catch a medium. But I think Hearn just tried to lowball a nigga.
I'm saying on Eddie Hearn, though.
Eddie Hearn's side.
He started low, I think. I think Eddie Hearn started low, and now he's trying to, go a little higher.
Yeah, but now they both feel the pressure of the event, man. That shit's right around the corner. You ain't got an opponent. Nobody want to see this nigga fight some bum. Like Miller got a pass on that one. And now that they trying to push for Ortiz, look at how the public's responding. That's what the fight that they wanted anyway.
But Charles D and Black, how do you guys think the public's receiving the Ruiz fight?
The Ortiz fight?
The Ruiz, Andy Ruiz.
If it's a casual person, they probably looking at it like, who the fuck is Ortiz?
Yeah, the casuals don't even know who he is.
Ruiz is. I'm talking about Ruiz. Andy.
Yeah,
Ruiz,
Andy.
Charles.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said to the casual fan, they're probably thinking, who the fuck is that?
Oh, okay. All right. Man.
Yeah.
And his physique ain't helping the situation out. The way his body looks,
And he only 6 foot. At least Ortiz is what, 6'4", 6'5" in shape.
Oh yeah, he gonna be standing toe to toe with fucking Joshua.
Yeah.
Big motherfuckers. In the
quick
same
hands, quick hands and shit.
Slick counter puncher.
Yeah, man. But what's your point that you trying to make? Like, how is it Hearn protecting his investment? Are you saying is it Hearn's fault or is it Ortiz's fault? How is it Hearn's fault?
Yeah, I said because Hearn, maybe Hearn, started so low and lowballed the shit out of,
They disagree with you in the chat. They like, what low? They saying what did Hearn offer that was low?
$5 million. Obviously, it wasn't enough for Ortiz to take it. It's low.
I don't think the initial offer was $5 million.
Obviously, we all think $5 million is not low. Obviously, that I've been on record saying it. I've obviously said that. But I'm thinking of a promoter now. I'm thinking of Eddie Hearn. He's invested a lot of money in Anthony Joshua. Did he, go, I guess lower than what he was offering Jarrell Miller, and he tried to offer, Luis Ortiz, less money. So Luis Ortiz
he's trying to save bread.
So Luis Ortiz would say no though. And
they disagree with you, Corey.
But hold on. I understand they disagreeing with me. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck. I came in this world, motherfuckers disagreeing with me. Fuck them.
Listen, if Ortiz said he'll fight you for $5, any offer's a good offer.
Exactly. Let's stop protecting that shit. I ain't protecting these niggas, bro.
But realistically,
I ain't protecting nobody. I'm just telling you right now that Eddie Hearn is a slick motherfucker, and he's a slick talking motherfucker too.
That's cool if you feel that way, and he probably is a slick. But $5 million though, do you feel that that's low? That Ortiz shouldn't take that money, or he needs more than $5 million? You feel like he needs more than $5 million? Yesterday you said $2 million is enough.
You asking me or you asking Charles?
You, Corey Lee.
I just told your ass, Black, that I said he should take the 5. You didn't hear me say that before Charles D got on here.
This ain't got nothing to do with Slick Eddie. This is you.
Okay, and I'm talking to you, Black. I'm talking to you, Black. You ain't hear me say that I said that Luis Ortiz should take the $5 million before Charles D got on here. You ain't hear me say that.
And yesterday you said $2 million. So
no, but I'm talking about right now. You just asked me a question.
Great, Corey. Who's ducking? Is it Eddie
No,
Hearn's
you
fault
just
or is it
asked me a
Ortiz's
question.
fault?
You just asked me a question. You didn't hear me say that Luis Ortiz should take the $5 million.
Hold on for a second.
So you agree? So you agree that Ortiz is ducking?
I agree that Luis Ortiz should have took the money.
So that's a duck, right?
So I don't understand like how you forget I just told you to join.
All right, so we agree. We agree on that. We disagree on the Deontay Wilder shit.
I don't
now
know
we
if
agree.
you're trying to purposely not, you know what I mean, remember what I'm saying, but I'm telling you directly what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? And you keep asking me the same shit. Yes, I think Luis Ortiz should have took the money, Black.
Great.
I don't understand how you can, you know what I mean, switch that joint up.
Who's switching anything?
I don't understand how you can be like, oh, well, I didn't, you know, what do you agree that Luis Ortiz ducking? I've been saying the whole time that Luis Ortiz
you brought up Eddie Hearn.
took the $5 million. But
you
I
said
feel like
about Eddie Hearn protecting AJ. I'm like, how is Eddie Hearn protecting his investment when he's offering
he's
Ortiz
the promoter
$5 million?
He's the promoter for him, Black. He's the promoter for him.
He is, but how is he protecting AJ by offering Ortiz $5 million? How did Eddie Hearn?
So he won't fight AJ.
So he won't what?
What do you mean what? I'm talking about so he won't fight AJ. He's trying to give him a low. He's trying to give him.
I think this topic got you a little emotional, bro. Being honest, you don't like us talking about this PBC.
How am I being emotional when you keep asking me the same fucking question?
Okay, I won't ask you no more, Corey. We'll get off Ortiz. He ducked.
You keep asking me the same fucking question, and you want to disagree with me on every goddamn thing I say, Black.
What I disagree with you on, bro?
You saying, so is it a duck? Is it not a duck? Is it a duck? Is it a duck? I told you right now that he should take the $5 million. I don't know if you want me to spell that shit out for you or what the fuck you want me to do.
You done, Corey? You got the floor, bro. Go ahead.
Nigga, Corey snapping.
Yeah, he is. Go ahead, bro. Get it out.
What you do? Mute himself?
No, he unmuted.
I said everything I need to say. I said everything I need to say. You got any more of the same fucking question?
That's what I said. If you done, bro, just get out your system. Because I ain't got no issue with Corey. He obviously got an issue with me this morning.
I ain't got no issue. I ain't got no issue with nobody, but don't keep acting like I'm a dumbass nigga. You keep asking me the same questions.
You talking about
so is he ducking or is he not ducking? I'm telling you right now that I feel like Luis Ortiz is ducking because he should have took the money.
Good.
It's like you want a nigga. It's like you want a nigga to disagree with you, Black. I'm agreeing with your simple ass. I'm trying to tell you that I'm telling you that he should have took the $5 million.
So I'm a simple nigga now?
But you keep asking me the same questions. I don't understand what you're trying to get to. What you want me to disagree with you, Black?
Hey, get it out, bro. Like I say, I ain't mad. You are.
Corey, they say you're a PDs, man. You having a roid rage.
Like I say, this is your moment. Go ahead, get it out, bro.
I'm just saying. All
I do is speak that real shit. All I do is speak that real shit.
And that's all I do is speak that real shit.
Sometimes I might ask another question to get clarity.
But
I'm not on your channel, Corey. First off, I don't come on your channel yelling, trying to disrespect you, calling simple-minded ass nigga and all that shit. Bro, look, I'll let you do that.
All right, my bad for saying simple-minded.
You good.
But I'm telling you, my bad, but you still going.
Bro, I'm on my own channel. I'm on my own platform. I'm not disrespecting you. You don't like the fact that I'm asking you questions. Like I said, I think it's the title. You don't want to talk about this PBC shit or something.
I don't mind, bro. I'm not biased to none of these niggas.
You got such energy.
None of these niggas pay my bills.
I talked about Deontay Wilder. When I was talking about Deontay Wilder and the PEDs, you had a problem with me when I said 3 strikes. Yeah. And I disagree with you on a lifetime ban. Nigga, I disagree with niggas all the time. They don't go to this extreme.
All I'm saying is,
I just asked you once again when you brought up Eddie Hearn about I think Eddie Hearn is protecting his investment. So I'm like, wait a minute. So which one is it? So if I'm asking to get clarity and then you trip like that, it let me know it's something else.
No,
It let me know
all I'm
something else is
saying, it
going
ain't
on. So I'm
nothing else.
like, it's
It
cool.
ain't nothing
Whatever it
else.
is. That's why I said, take the floor, my nigga. Get it out.
It ain't nothing else though, Black. You know
What
you
else
my
am I?
nigga. You know
What
you
else
my
am I?
nigga.
You
But
cycling
look,
off,
There you
I
Corey?
don't
go.
get off
There
your
you
I
go.
don't get on your
All
shit
right, man.
and get all like that, bro. I don't do that. I ain't never
All
done
right.
that to you.
All
You
right,
know what I'm
man.
saying? So at the end of the day, this is you, not me. I'm
You
being
done?
me every day.
You done?
No, it's done when I cut off the live stream.
So
That's when I'm
so
done.
so so what you
All right.
trying to talk about now?
Ding, 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 ding. Y'all niggas need
More,
a 60
more of this
second,
shit.
60
More of this
second
shit,
break.
my nigga. More of this shit. Duck season.
All right.
The ducking that's going on
But I don't
PBC.
understand how you. I
That's
don't know.
what I'm
I
talking
don't
about.
understand how you can keep asking me the same question,
I'm not
Black, when
asking you
I'm
nothing,
agreeing
bro.
with
You're
you.
not the
I'm
only one
agreeing
on
with
this
you.
live stream, Corey.
But
This ain't
I'm
just all about
agreeing
you.
with you though, Black.
Good, good. I'm not just talking to you. Sometimes we got people in the chat that want to get clarity because they
But
asking
all
you.
you keep saying is all you
They
keep
asking
Yeah.
saying.
you questions. So
The chat is
sometimes I might
disagreeing with
ask
me.
you something that the fans want to hear. You got fans too, right? Right? Okay. Yeah, you do. The legendary Corey Lee Boxing, like how I introduced you, you got fans and they want to get clarity from you. So when you say something, I'm like, hold on, let me clear something up because they asking some shit in the chat. All you got to do is look. All you got to do is look.
You right, my
So
nigga.
if
My
you
bad.
don't like
My
the
bad.
questions, if you don't like the questions, check them.
No, I'm just
Okay? Because I'm just the host.
same question, man. So I was
I
just
named
like,
this shit UGC Boxing Channel because a lot of niggas part of UGC and I respect everybody that get up here. But I'm not gonna deal with no nigga disrespecting me though. I don't ever get on your shit and disrespect you. That's what I'm not gonna do.
you right.
So it don't matter what I'm feeling. I can disagree, but I'm gonna keep it to a level. Because
You
I
right.
got respect for niggas.
All right. I got respect for you, bro.
No doubt. Let's keep it on the respect level, my nigga, because I don't do that shit.
They told you to enroll in Adam's whereabouts, nigga.
They said
That AJ shit.
I'm on a steroid rage. They wild, yo.
Yeah, they said you cycling off.
Hey,
My bad though, Black. But you know, sometimes we get in heated debates, bro. It ain't nothing against you.
we do. I mean, but
But you
I
got
always keep my shit
Black.
in pocket though.
But
Because
Black. The only thing I said wrong was that I called you a simple nigga. That's all I said. And I said my bad for that. That's the only thing I did wrong.
it's the energy of it, bro. So I figured it's something else. That's why I said, bro, like,
No, it's
even
nothing else.
offline, if
But you
it's
gotta
something, bro,
understand. You
you
gotta
can hit me, my
understand.
nigga. You know that.
But Black, you gotta understand. We done been in so many like heated debates, bro. This ain't nothing new, dog. Like we do this shit all the time. Like you know what I mean. So the only thing I said was wrong was you a simple ass nigga. But you know what I mean. It's just in the heat of the moment. So I said my bad. I'm a man. You know what I mean. I'm a man at the end of the day. So I said my bad. You know what I mean. Anytime I come off on anybody that is my brother. You know what I mean. I feel like my brother. You know what I mean? Because we've been doing this shit for a long time. So it is what it is. I ain't trying to harp on it. You know what I mean? This subject. I just want to see the best fight the best, bro. That's all I want to see, man. All the money and all that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But it's just like at the end of the day, I just want to see the best fight the best, man. And I truly believe that Luis Ortiz should fight Anthony Joshua. I don't know, like Black. I don't know what you want me to say, like to for me to like, you know what I mean, for me to make that fight, like, or for make you understand that I
Bro,
want to see the
Ortiz
fight.
to
You know
fight.
what I mean? You know what I mean? That's the only fight that I really want to see, Black and Charles. I just want to see Luis Ortiz versus Anthony Joshua. But I
I
gotta be
agree
a
with you.
realist. I gotta be a realist at the end of the day. You keep asking me, Black, you keep asking me about Eddie Hearn. I'm telling you, I'm like, look, Eddie Hearn is a shady dude. So it's no telling what he did to Team Ortiz for them not to accept that joint.
Okay, so that's why I said when you brought that up. So you saying we don't know what he did to Ortiz, right? So what you saying? You think it's some slick shit that Eddie is doing to prevent him from taking 5 million, or it's some old underlying type
Yeah,
of?
I just think it's some shit that we haven't that we don't know about yet. You know, us as the boxing public. You know what I mean?
And who really knows if it was 5 million? We never seen the shit officially.
That's what I'm saying, dog. And it's just like, damn, I'm just like, man, I'm kind of frustrated because I'm
But
like,
if it was
I want,
5
but
million,
the
shit,
reason
he'd be
why,
a fool not to take
the
it.
reason why I kind of got frustrated, Black, is because you keep asking me, and I'm like, I want to see it as bad as you, my nigga. Like, yo, like I don't know what you want me to say, dog. Like I'm just like, yo, I want to see it too, bro. Like you keep saying, well, Corey, I don't know. What are you saying, Eddie Hearn? You saying Eddie Hearn? And I'm like, oh my God, here we go again, bro. So I just was like, you know what I mean? I was like, all right, man, this nigga ain't understanding and shit like that. So that's how that shit went down. So it ain't no roid rage, y'all. I was just, me and Black was going in on that joint. So it's what it is.
Nigga, you cycling down, man.
Red Glove says Ortiz said it was a lowball offer. That's what Hearn did by offering him more money than he ever made. Iron Kong says, man, please, y'all creating all these conspiracy theories just to justify this. Luis Ortiz ducked this fight. So, hey, majority of people believe he ducked the fight. I'm an Ortiz fan. I
Well,
think he ducked the fight.
it's
And I'm
a
just simply saying that there has just been a direct pattern on the PBC side. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If niggas getting their feelings off that shit, it is what it is. But I see a direct pattern on the PBC side when big fights is supposed to be made. They talk about, oh, the business ain't right, and it's always about, and it's like we keep throwing shots at either Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, or whether it be Oscar De La Hoya, all these other promoters, but we don't never really try to redirect the attention, that same type of energy towards the PBC side. Like maybe Al Heyman is protecting these niggas. Maybe he don't want these guys to get in the mix with, another promoter on a different platform, and all this stuff. And if that's the case, I understand it from a business standpoint, but guess what? That don't benefit the fan. And it's not benefiting Ortiz to turn down 10 times more money than he ever got just to fucking please Daddy Heyman. Okay, he got a daughter. Y'all talk about all this luxurious lifestyle he got and all of this shit,
with
but why
special
the fuck would he
needs.
turn down 10 times more money than he ever made? That don't make sense to me.
Well, we'll see what happens now. They talk about the AJ's on his ass, talk about renegotiating. Now, if they
I
don't get
mean,
it right now, there's something
and
wrong.
I understand niggas is happy that AJ is scrambling around, and it's like, is this how it changed? Like, it went from turning it like into a situation where guys is ducks to now look at these guys begging for fights, and it's like, well, damn, nigga, like a nigga shouldn't have to beg for some real smoke. You know what I mean?
Especially
Like
with 3 straps
the
on the line.
the boogeyman didn't turn into the running man. And bragging about the shit, how this nigga need me for a fight. Like, nigga, what? So what? Nigga, fight him. If he a top guy, fight him. Like that ain't
And you
nothing
don't
to
like him
brag about.
already, and you got
Right.
a chance to take them straps.
Right. All the shit you talked about, calling him a pussy. So you went from calling him a pussy to telling him, oh, this nigga ain't giving me enough money.
This is the
10
best time
times.
to try to cripple him.
You know what I mean? Like, so niggas gotta be consistent, bro. Niggas gotta be consistent with that shit.
Nah, I'm serious, Corey. This is the best time if you want to get AJ, you Ortiz. You get paid and you take them 3 straps, nigga. You take everything from him.
But yeah, man. So it's enough flame. You know
Look,
what I
look,
mean?
look. Nick Diaz in the chat says Corey Lee and Black Horseman old collab, cause they know how me and Black used to get heated, bro. Like I swear, yo, like I feel like lately, like Black, this shit been like simmered down, bro. But like lately, I've been feeling like my old self, man. Like bringing in these heated debates, making these 3 or 4 videos a day. Like, bro, we need this shit for boxing, though, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just we got to talk about these subjects that maybe other channels and other, because I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not trying to come on Black Horseman and agree with this nigga on every fucking subject, dog. Like, who wants to be that nigga, dog? Like, you just come on here and you just agree with everybody.
Yeah, but niggas is smart enough to
I'm
know.
coming on Black Horseman's joints. We brothers. You know what I mean? Yes, we, disagree sometimes, but like I said in the chat, I disagree with my brother way more than I can ever disagree with Black, you know? And it's just like, it's a thing where this boxing shit, it gets deeper than what we see, what we can, even imagine probably. You know what I mean? And I think that shit is true, Charles D and Black. Boxing is a fucking dirty ass sport, man. I'm talking about inside the ring and outside the ring. I mean, you talking about hand wraps, you talking about juicing. I mean, just imagine we ain't even talking about the business dirty side of it yet. You know, just the PEDs, the hand wraps, the gloves getting, the stitching getting cut out the gloves, and just all of the dirty shit that goes on in boxing, man. Like how they said when we was growing up, can a nigga get a fair one? Like hell no, not in boxing. I feel like them days are over. You know what I mean? It's too much shit going on in boxing right now for any of us to even comprehend the amount of bullshit that goes on in boxing, bro. Like it's monumental. You know what I mean? And and that's what I'm saying. Like I just want to see the fight, man. I want to see AJ versus Luis Ortiz. But if, like I said yesterday, you guys, and I can't remember what you guys said, but are you guys going to even pick Luis Ortiz to win if he does fight AJ? Because I'm not.
I am.
I mean, the thing about it
You
too,
are,
like,
Charles D.
Yep.
the thing about it was that
What that bank account looking like, my brother?
It's looking like a nigga with some money to play with. That's what it's looking like.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have to get that joint in then.
I'm with it.
All right. You heard that right, Black.
I don't renege on no shit.
All right. I got my Cash App already set up. Coily Boxing, baby. It ain't that hard.
Samuel Shaw said sometimes these promoters throw bullshit offers to these boxers because they know they won't take the
I like
offer.
your record against light-skinned people too, by the way.
And they say that we made an offer, but the boxer didn't take it. Then the fans say scared or dumb. Red Glove says, but when we are hearing from Ortiz that it's the money, we don't have to imagine. Good point. Said if Hearn was doing other slick shit to make Ortiz turn down the fight, then why would Ortiz expose him? J Dub says the problem is, Corey, I only ever see you pointing the finger at Hearn and others apart from who you support.
Well, I mean, I support. You said I'm pointing the finger at Hearn, but Hearn is behind a lot of this shit.
But Heyman is not behind a lot of the other fights that's not being made too. Like,
I mean, Heyman is. I feel like Heyman. You know what? And that's a good point, Black. Heyman is because Heyman's so quiet. Sometimes we forget about Heyman. But Heyman is trying to look out for the best interests of the fighter. Maybe that's Heyman's job. So for Heyman to point out, like, look, why are you giving Jarrell Miller this amount of money, but you're not willing to give Luis Ortiz this amount of money? You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's right. All I'm saying is he should take the $5 million, point blank, period. But at the end of the day, why? I'm gonna ask both of you guys. You don't see anything wrong with Jarrell Miller getting paid more than Luis Ortiz? Since we're talking about money, since that's what it comes down to.
You think Ortiz deserves more money than Miller?
Why not?
You said why not? Okay.
What do you guys think? What's your guys' points on that?
Jarrell Miller is a native of New York. He does have a substantial fan base in New York. Ortiz doesn't speak English. He's not from America. He's a Cuban. And even though he's fought there, he fought Deontay Wilder, so he is known. But is he more known in New York than Jarrell Miller? That's the question. And we know that Jarrell Miller does have a mouthpiece. He did put in his work to promote the fight. So he is promoter money too. So he was out there. He pushed AJ, banging his fist on the table. He out there going on these different platforms to promote the event. He did a lot of work. What is Ortiz going to do? He can't do the same thing that Jarrell Miller can do on a promoting side. So a lot of that is you getting paid to help build up the fight. AJ didn't have to do all the work. Yeah. Jarrell Miller did a tremendous job up until he got popped. Up until he got popped. So when you're talking about Ortiz wanting to getting the same money, when you look at the promotion side of it, Jarrell Miller did a good job. He did a good job, but he fucked up by using the most explosive PEDs known to mankind. You know what I mean? Shout to Vada or Nada. But I don't. In that sense, it's too many check marks on Miller's side to where it says he should get more money. Even though we know Miller has not been in a championship level fight before. He's never fought Wilder, but this guy is a native of New York, bro. He's fought, I think, a few times on the zone out there. So he's pretty much made enough noise and he got a big enough mouth He's a big enough dude to where like people will still listen and pay attention to him when he talk. You know, I'm sure he's had a lot more
Yeah.
videos,
Oh yeah.
interviews.
And Black. You know, I don't mean to cut you off, but yeah, Black, you do got a good point though, bro. You open my eyes with that joint. But and the thing, another thing that I forgot about Jarrell Miller is he's undefeated. He's never been beat. You know, so that O has to carry weight. What do you guys think about that?
That's just facts. That's just facts. So I mean, if you asking me personally, like no, I don't think Ortiz deserved that 6.5. I mean, 5, I feel like nigga, that's more. That's very generous of the Hearn to offer that. You know, for that DAZN side to offer him that much money. That's 10 times more than he ever made. Period. You know, so
Yeah.
I stand firm on that, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's no reason to turn down that kind of money unless your side of the street is preventing you from making that happen. You know, I almost feel like even if they go back and renegotiate and offer him 10 million, like they said that he wants or something like that, he gonna turn it down anyway. He's still gonna turn it down because it seems like there's an agenda to make sure that AJ fails on his American debut. They more care about playing that game and shit instead of if he's an advisor and he's really for the fighter, he should allow one of his fighters to take that opportunity to make more money than they ever made and an opportunity to face another champion for multiple straps. I don't want no nigga advising me that's advising me not to get more money than I've ever made, you know, and turn down the opportunity at legacy. I stay focused. I'm a real boxing fan. You know, that's why I could put one of my favorite fighters in that fighter because I'm like, bro, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. You may not ever get this opportunity ever again. And after all the shit he was talking to get this opportunity, bro, like you can give Ortiz credit that, you know what, man, you said enough to where you caught AJ's attention to where it's like, shit, if this nigga Gerald Miller don't work out, I know who I'm coming after next. You know, his name got called on, and now we seeing this fucking ducking shit going on. Now he want to talk about it ain't enough money, this, that, and the other. And I can't really say it's fully Ortiz. I just feel like it's just a pattern on the PBC side. It's a lot of this business shit. Not enough money. It's all about the politics and the money. It's not about legacy. You talk about how they talk about legacy on that platform. These niggas ain't walking that shit though. A lot of them ain't walking that legacy shit that they talking. I'm just being real. You know, once again, we can look at on the list on the PBC side how many undisputed champions they've had over there, how many unified champions they've had over there, how many current unified champions they have over there.
So Black, do you think it's in Charles D? Do you guys think it's Al Heyman's fault then?
If he's the ruler of the PBC, you know, and the guys that they have, and then that's another thing. I'm glad you said that shit. This motherfucker Leonard Ellerby. Does anybody see that joke of an interview? Leonard Ellerby, when they asked him, like, you know, everybody's talking about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fighting, and this is something that the fans really want. The motherfucker had the nerve to say, nobody wants that fight. The fans don't want that fight. Like, man, what is up with these weird ass PBC motherfuckers? These niggas are not good for fans, for the boxing fans. They only care about their own check. This is the money team. They're not the legacy team. They're not in it to put on mega fights that the fans really want to see. It's not like
what the fuck is Nostril's fucking role over there at PBC? Because Heyman's just an advisor. What the fuck does Leonard Ellerby do?
he's supposed to be. What is he? He used to be Floyd Mayweather's. What was his title, man? Snort.
Fucking shoulder rubber, because that's all he did in the corner was rub that nigga's shoulder. You looking good, champ.
Yeah. Massage chest muscles and shit. Weird ass nigga. You know, and he just say the dumbest shit come out his mouth. Like, bro, you're not even making no kind of sense. You gonna sit up there in an interview and say that the fans don't want to see Terrence Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence? That's arguably the biggest fight in boxing. I mean, it's debatable between Joshua Wilder or Bud Crawford Spence. Does anybody disagree with that? And this dumb motherfucker up there talking about nobody want to see that fight. Who? The fans, nigga. The fuck you talking about? PBC be on some dumbass shit. On some dumbass shit, nigga. So I mean, like, that's why I say it's a direct pattern on the PBC side. They can talk about legacy all they want. These niggas don't give a shit about legacy. They don't give two shits about what the real boxing fans want to see. It's about milking them motherfucking champions with them one belts for as long as possible so that they can maximize their revenue long term. Because like who was it that said that? Oh, Unbiased yesterday. Shit. A lot of people feel like if Spence or try to fight Bud, the strap is gone. If Keith try to fight Bud, the strap is gone. Sean, strap is gone. A lot of people feel like, some people in this chat feel like if Wilder fight AJ, the strap is gone. So I just feel like if these guys are supremely confident in their talent,
Got a
their
rematch.
ability,
Try to get your goddamn strap back if you lose.
yeah, it just seems like these niggas not confident that they can win. Otherwise, they would be trying to go after that fight wholeheartedly. Like, fuck that. Like, fuck what y'all niggas think and y'all being concerned about me. I'm bringing them straps home to America, nigga. You know what I mean? So, whatever. You know, like, niggas can disagree with me all they want, nigga, but I'm gonna stay consistent. That don't matter to me. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay
you
consistent.
always do, man. You always do. You always do, bro. But
Red
I
glove,
mean,
go ahead.
man, that's just crazy, man. It's just, damn, man. I want to see these fights, though, man. It's like, damn, how
Well,
many, like,
we ain't gonna see them by defending these niggas when they keep doing shit like this, man. You know, that's why I see it. So that's why, like, niggas that's gonna protect them and not really speak up on the shit, they're gonna go hard on this shit. So somebody like myself, I gotta go 5-10 times more harder, man. You know what I mean? To speak on it, because there's some people that really truly want to see the best fight the best. But when it comes down to it, one guy who might be a great fighter who could potentially be in another great, in a fight with another great fighter, when situations like this happen, they give him a pass. They try to make excuses for him and all of this stuff. Not me, bro. Not me. I don't care if it's a fighter I like, bro. When you get on this duck and shit, bro, you can get that flame too. You're gonna get that flame too. You know, even if
oh,
a
yeah.
1,000 niggas disagree with me, I don't give a fuck, nigga. These niggas gonna get that flame.
Hey, man, I feel you, dog.
Red Glove says either Ellaby is lying or he lost touch with the fans. Man, that nigga need to snort something. Boxing Monster says, don't forget Charlo versus Canelo. LOL. What about that, bro? What about that one? Trav says, whoa, Eddie looking out for his fighters too. He says that was an initial offer. Eddie said last night he offered Ortiz more than $5 million. I mean, come on, man. That's just bad. If it's more than $5 million, man, it's just, I don't even want to hear anymore. I'm just gonna throw up in my mouth, nigga. If it's any more than that. Red Glove says PBC holding most of the cards at 147, but could single-handedly take all them cards and parade with them as trophies. J-Dub says,
Well, let's see.
J-Dub says Hearn said he offered over 5 and will expose Ortiz next week.
What is there to expose if they renegotiate?
I don't know if he mean he gonna expose that it was more offered instead of the 5 or something like that. I don't think the fight gonna happen. Hey, Charles, you think the fight gonna happen? I don't think the fight gonna happen, bro.
Well, it depends on what's this renegotiation shit, because someone's lying. Ortiz or Hearn is lying.
That's what I'm saying, Charles. You
And
said
if AJ's
Charles, you're
pushing
saying
for it like
exactly
he
what
is
I'm
right
saying.
now, and if AJ's and like Eddie always says, yo, I work for motherfucking AJ. So if AJ's pushing for this shit, that Hearn need to make it happen. No ifs, ands, or buts.
So what you said, Charles? He need to just pay Ortiz whatever he offered, even if it's like 15 million? Or should he just move on? Come on, man. I honestly don't feel like Ortiz worth no more than what the fuck Miller was being offered. This nigga ain't helped this event.
I mean, yeah, the more I think about it, Black, I mean, Ortiz is definitely a hot commodity, in the heavyweight division. I mean, and, the more we talk about the money, I mean, I'm just like, $5 million is pretty good though, man. But I mean, like I said, I'm not no promoter. I'm not Bob Arum Jr. Shout out to Unbiased. But it's just, I just feel, I don't know, man. It's just $5 million is a pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good, man, to fight Anthony Joshua, man. But I don't know. What do I know?
Ortiz is like, fuck it. You need to pay me more than what Deontay Wilder paid me on my side of the street. Like, I guess if for
but like Charles D said
fighter,
though, like Charles D said, Black, he is Luis Ortiz is getting this fight on late notice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand all that. That's why I said I feel like $5 million is a goddamn Great ass fucking offer. 10 times more than he's ever got. I understand that. I got so if you want to say on short notice 1.5 is too low or 2 million is too low, okay, then maybe you know what I'm saying, maybe renegotiate. I was about to say like 3 tops, you know what I mean? Like, damn, that's a lot, bro. But $5 fucking million. I guess for a PBC fighter to get more money or to fight a champion on another side of the street, you better give me 20 times the amount that I've ever got in my life. I don't give a fuck about your straps.
Like I said, the last contract that they offered Miller, they should have just crossed his name out, gave Ortiz that same contract. Even though the nigga can't speak English and can't promote the fight, that's the fight that the fans want to see.
That's another thing too, man. That language barrier, man. You know what I mean? But I ain't saying that's the end all be all with the situation we're talking about. But you know what I mean? You know, to sell a fight, you kind of got to be able to speak English. You know, I would think a little bit. But look at Canelo Alvarez. He doesn't speak any English, and he's like one of the top selling guys. So it's just like.
Samuel Shaw says Andy Ruiz said they are in negotiations to fight AJ last night on Inside PBC Boxing. Yeah, negotiate with Andy Ruiz, man. Niggas be pricing themselves out. I think Ortiz is just pricing himself out, man. I don't think he wants to fight. You know what I mean? When you got that much money offered to you, you know, I think that's more than enough, man. I don't think he wants to fight. So it is what it is, you know. That's just my opinion. He ducked. You know, hopefully Andy Ruiz will get the fight. Say it again.
I said, and the extra incentive is them 3 straps.
And the 3 straps. We're talking about legacy and a healthy payday, man. You know what I mean? To get you some more toys and, you know, better house or whatever you want, man. $5 fucking million. These niggas is. I ain't protecting this shit. You know what I mean? I forget that I'm not protecting these protected boxing contenders and shit. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? I let everybody else do that shit. Y'all niggas can have it. Y'all niggas can have it, bro. It's enough of y'all doing that. So I'll stay on my own little island talking about this real shit and seeing talking about who ducking. You know what I mean?
Shit, niggas ain't consistent.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he want to pass up that kind of money, let him do it then. Give it to somebody else. J Dell says we can talk about money all we want. $5 million is a lot of money in my opinion, but what the fuck about fighting for 3 belts? They not worth nothing anymore. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, that's very true, man. Them belts, man.
It's really hard to defend that. It's really hard.
Luis Ortiz has never been a world champion. Never. So it's like that shit
got stretched in his first opportunity.
Playing on his mind, you know, that's gotta be.
This is your crack at it.
Gotta be playing on his mind.
I mean, the nigga's getting older, you know. So how many more opportunities he gonna have? You know what I mean?
He got these 2. Take this AJ one and then deal with Wilder. Because after that, I don't see him getting another shot.
So he's not gonna get another shot after this. So you turning down probably your last crack at a fucking title. You better hope Wilder give you that shot. You know? Cause shit. I'm not saying, you know, not trying to be negative towards Wilder, but if Wilder says like fuck it, after Brazil, I'm ready to fight AJ and they get that fight done. If AJ fucking upsets and wins or whatever, or not upset, but I think it's 50-50. If AJ wins, you're really not getting a shot. They're gonna be like, Ortiz, you already ducked this shit. You're not getting none of this smoke over here.
But just imagine too, you guys, if Ortiz can win this fight though. Remember I was telling you in the beginning of the live stream, Black? Like if he can win, it's just so much, it's so valuable.
He got the stronghold, the upper hand.
He got the money gonna be there on the whole heavyweight division. I feel like
the money gonna be there, and he got a shot at unification, undisputed.
Change the whole game up. But I gotta shut it down.
I was saying yesterday, Black monkey wrench the whole game. Fuck Heyman. Yo, I'm taking this fight. I don't like it or not.
But look, Eddie Hearn did say, like you were saying, I think Eddie Hearn did say, you know, something about renegotiating. Remember you were saying that earlier, Charles D?
Yeah, that's what they were saying last night. That AJ told him to send him another offer to renegotiate because he really wants that fight.
Yeah, man.
And now's the best time to jump on Ortiz, man. That nigga looked like shit in his last fight.
He looked like trash. Yeah, we got to keep it 100. He did look like trash in his last fight. I was like, damn, Ortiz, you're looking old, fam. He was looking old.
Best time to this is the best time to strike.
Okay, so I'm gonna shut it down, man. I'm starving, nigga. I need to get something to eat. Y'all get y'all closing thoughts, Charles and Corey.
Man, fuck this shit and make the fights. I don't give a fuck about all this politics shit. I hate the politics. I ain't no damn lawyer. I don't give a fuck about these contracts. Give a fuck about what these niggas are getting paid. They're getting paid regardless, whether we like it or not. Just get your asses in the ring and make the fights we want.
Yes, sir. Samuel Shaw says, truthfully, them belts ain't worth shit. They are there to make the sanctioning bodies money. It should only be one champ in each division. I disagree with that, man. Would Wilder be still making the kind of money he making if he wasn't WBC champion? I know the sanctioning body's making money.
No, he would not. No, he would not.
So yeah,
no, he would not.
I can't agree with that. But go ahead, Corey.
Yeah, man, I just want to thank everybody, man. You know, man, it got heated today, man, but Black's still my brother, man. Got mad love for him. Man, we done been there, done that, man, and we're going to probably argue more in the future. I mean, this ain't going to be the first or the last time, man, but just know that, man, me and Black, we're going to be still giving you guys live streams. Obviously, Black started a little bit before me, so he's kind of like a big brother to me in a way, so, you know, I mean, it just, shit happens, but.
Yes, sir. Shout out to legendary Corey Lee Boxing, man. And shout out to everybody, man. Even Charles D, who jumped on the panel. The other brothers didn't make it on today, but it was still a hot show, man. It was still a hot show. Shout out to all the new subs, man. Make sure y'all hit that bell.
Bro, you know they be living it up when we be going at it, though.
Niggas be, you said they be living it up?
Yeah, man, they be living it up, man. They gonna be like, yo, Corey and Black got into it, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still
Corey on roids and shit.
I'm on roids, man. I'm the new PED guy, so you know it is what it is. So, but just know,
this nigga Corey was talking about how Jerry Miller should be banned for life, and this nigga was acting like he off that G-Dub and shit.
Dog, I was off like some straight, you know, like caffeine, raging. You know what I mean? Too much coffee for me this morning, man, and. You know, like I said, man, it's all love, but, you know, I like Charles, and I'm passionate about it. I mean, like, I'm passionate about these fights getting made, just like Charles D, just like Black Horseman is, man. You know what I mean? So for anybody to say that I'm not, I'm like, man, I am man. Like, what do you want me to do? You want blood out of me? So I mean, you know, I just want to see these fights. I think Luis Ortiz still loses against Joshua, even if the fight gets made. And Charles D, man, the fight gets made, man. I can't wait to bet that money, bro. How much we betting before the live ends so everybody can hear?
We can bet whatever. I like your record against light skin niggas. So we.
Yo, all right, y'all. I'm out, man. All right, man.
Oh shit.
I'll take AJ Little peanut butter ass losing.
Oh shit. This nigga Iron Cone said Corey would have pushed Black off the stage during the face-off. It would have been a Jerry Miller shit. Hell yeah. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Remember, the ones catching playback, y'all smash the like button, leave a comment below, and let us know y'all thoughts on this whole topic, man. And it may not just be Ortiz or Wilder, you know, just this whole topic of PBC duck season, man. You know what I mean? We gotta stop ducking. Don't duck me, son. Things gotta get out of that ducking shit, man.
We out, politics. Man. Fuck that.
Yeah, man. There's too much politics involved. So we're gonna catch y'all on the next live, man, on Black Horseman. Shout out to Charles D and Corey Lee. We out.
All right.